The Council on Domestic Abuse warns more people may become victims of domestic abuse this holiday season. News 10's Blake Dahlia is live in the studio. He tells us what data the local CODA office has seen recently.
Patrice, we told you last week about a repeat domestic violence offender that was shot by police. CODA in Terre Haute says people like James Reedy are more likely to become repeat offenders around the holiday season. I talked to CODA today to see what the recent domestic violence trends have been like here in the Wabash Valley. Staff with CODA in Terre Haute say cases of domestic violence often go up around holidays. That's because more people are inside together for longer periods of time. Illnesses also contribute to rising domestic violence cases. 3 people were taken into the CODA shelter this past weekend. Staffers say many of the people they take in are victims of repeat offenders.
It has started to speed up with holidays, people getting stressed with money and stuff like that. And I feel like we're starting to have a lot more people reach out to us.
Shannon Miller is the shelter director at CODA. She says you can help those who may be victims of domestic abuse. Miller says the best thing you can do is give people struggling someone to listen to.
The main thing I always say is be a listening ear. People don't like to be questioned a lot in those situations because they're either, really upset or they're embarrassed.
Miller says when dealing with those who have repeatedly been victims, it's important to follow up with them without overwhelming them.
Don't push those people away. Even if they've said that they're going to leave the situation before. That's where a lot of people, then they just isolate themselves. So then they won't talk to you about it, so you don't know.
She says supporting domestic violence victims, especially this time of year, can make a difference.
Just let them know that you're there for them and that you're going to keep it to yourself, and you're not going to go and discuss it and everything else.
If you or someone you know is struggling with a domestic abuse situation, it's important you seek help. Call the number at the bottom of your screen if you're in need. That's 1-800-566-2632. Patrice, back to you.
Important information. Thank you, Blake.